Guys, we're finally on. I just changed the lure and look at that. We catch ourselves. Ladies and gentlemen, we're back. Today's episode is going to be a little bit different. I've headed out on my jet ski spontaneously at, what's the time right now? 12 o'clock in the afternoon. It's a scorcher. We got 35 degrees today. The water is absolutely immaculate today. It's flat. I'm going to be going with two methods of lures. I'm going to be using a squid look-alike kind of lure with a, you know, with a couple shanks sticking out of it. I'm gonna go drop that off at the headlands out. Gonna be trying for some snapper or anything really that's gonna bite, to be honest, because you obviously know how my fishing trips always end up going. And at the same time, I've also got a bait junkie on, so we're gonna try our luck with this bad boy near the mangrove area that's around here. And if that doesn't work, we're gonna head out straight to the heads and go from there. So let's do this. This is gonna be our first cast of the day. I'm using a bait junkie minnow, I think, from what it is, from what I remember. Wish us luck. I can imagine mud crabs would be absolutely crazy along this whole line here of water, especially in that little channel that goes in and around. This is going to be another adventure for another day. We'll come and do a bit of fishing against this line here. We'll try our luck, maybe try and get us some mud crabs or anything that feeds off these mangrove systems. Alright, I'm getting bored of this place already, to be honest, so what I'm going to do, suck this bad boy up, get him nice and tucked next to me here, and we're going to head out to our favourite spot in the heads. I thought before I entirely give up on these on the inside of the bay, I'm going to come have a few casts around here just against this shoreline here, and that way at least I know I've given it everything for today. So give it another flick or two, see if we can get anything nice, something that's sitting against the sand, maybe even a flatty. Looks like it's dead here for now as well, so I'm just going to punch it straight out there to the heads of Botany Bay. So what are we going for today? Nope. Nope. You know what, that might actually work as well. None of these boys. We might go and try and catch some squid today actually. That'll be an amazing idea. That would mean we have caught live bait. There's a lot of bait fish there, I think, so I'm going to probably head out towards there, see what's going on there. Yep, I'm right. I don't want to get too close so I don't spook them, but there's a school of bait fish right there. So, oh baby, let this, hopefully this is it. Oh my god, I just fucking ripped my whole thing. Oh my god, I just lost my whole lure. Oh my god, I'm such an idiot. Alright, this is not good. I've done this way too many times. I feel like an absolute idiot, honestly. So, I've decided to change the lure one more time because, as he's just saying, there was a massive school of bluefin tuna and they were smashing the bait fish. There was a school of bait fish that was passing by. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to chase around and see if we can catch that school of bait fish again and start tossing this bad boy through them in hopes that something will bite onto it. Anyway, so I'm gonna give it a crack around here, try and get closer to the rocks. Gorgeous is this spot. Hopefully we might be able to score ourselves a nice feed out of here since it's so nice and calm here. This is the first spot I actually ever first spearfished here a couple of years ago. How beautiful and calm is the water here, eh? Guys, we're finally on. I just changed the lure and look at that. We catch ourselves whatever it is actually. Oh my god. By chance. Look at this bad boy. And that is I can't even explain to you right now. This is dinner. We call this fresh dinner, and you can't get any fresher than this right now. Look at that. I just changed it onto that bad boy and I was about to leave, and funny enough we got dinner. But if you want some fresh sashimi, then you can have some fresh sashimi. Sorry mate. Oh no, oh no, I just dropped it. I can't believe that. The guy's bleeding out and I just dropped him. Oh my god, that is so cooked. Oh my god, that is cooked. I don't even know what to say right now. That is cooked. I just bled the guy and he's gone. Things a little bit more fun. After I docked back into the wharf, there was a young chap who seen me lose the Bonito while I was out on the ski, and he had caught a couple salmon and he's like, bro, here, take a spare one. I was like, honestly, I don't eat salmon or Australian salmon because It's pretty shit eating, and it's more like bait fish almost. I mean, you can use it for bait. It's not the best quality eating fish here, but today I'm here to change that, and I'm gonna prove that we can make this salmon one of the nicest tasting fish ever. So there it is. It's probably around, I'd say, a good 65 centimeters, maybe 60. And I've prepared it. I've put some spices, some chilies, and I've let it sit in the fridge for around 24 to 30 hours. And today we're going to be cooking it in a very, very different technique. A technique not a lot of people might even know. So I'm going to leave that here. Some indigenous people used to do it. Not necessarily indigenous to Australia, but indigenous all over the world. And yeah, luckily I have got a banana tree, so it's gonna come in handy. So essentially what we're gonna do is we're gonna wrap this fish in banana leaves, chuck it on top of the coals once they're nice and ready and hot, and then we're gonna cook it for a few hours, and then we're gonna cover it and let it cook for a couple more hours as well. And then that way it's gonna kind of oven on itself and everything. Banana leaf down. Fish is gonna go straight on top like this. And then we're gonna go on the banana leaf on top. So this is gonna help avoid the soil going everywhere. Then we're gonna start bringing the soil down onto it. Now what's this gonna do is it's gonna act like an oven. And then all that heat is gonna get trapped inside. Come back in an hour, 2 hours, have a look at it, and then we should hopefully have a fully cooked Australian salmon. I'll block a little bit of it, not let too much out. We're going to let that cook itself. Yeah, it's still a little bit cold from the top. There you have it, guys. This is an Australian salmon cooked to perfection under the ground. I've got coriander, I've got some chilies, cayenne, I've got paprika, a bit of salt, pepper, a bit of flakes of it. There you have it. Australian salmon. Yum. This goes to show you can make absolutely any fish taste like top notch. The texture is actually really, really good too. That's another adventure over and done with. If you like my videos, please do leave a comment, a like, a share, subscribe, whatever. And I'd love to see you all on the next one again. Peace for now, and I'll see you all soon.